Dinosaurs. And I was this really big dinosaur, like one of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And Sean and Monty were trying to catch me, and they're like, hunters. And we're at the far end of the playground, so he couldn't hear the bells. Miss Phipps was yelling, "Here now, you boys, you better stop that and get inside."
Dad, make him shut up. He goes on like that all the time.
No. This is a good story. It's got teachers. It's got running. I want to hear how it turns out. Go ahead.
So anyway, we were running and running and running.
Just get on with it.
So Miss Phipps started smack dab into the tetherball pole.
Oh.
Man, she was just flying through the air. So we started running towards her, and her dress was up, and you could see her.
Slip? Petticoat?
No.
Underwear?
Uh-uh.
Garter belt?
No, you know.
Corset? Bustier?
No.
I don't know some, but you're making me very nervous.
They're about this long.
Socks?
They're those see-through socks like women wear.
Oh, you mean those short, stubby hose that go up to their knees?
Yeah, that's it. Man, she was funny looking. Everyone was laughing, so I went over and helped her pull her dress down.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. I'm proud of you, son.
Dad, what's a garter belt?
Well, that's a thing women use to hold up their stockings.
Oh, I thought it was a belt made of garter snakeskin.
No.
Dad, do you know what he does?
What?
He trades a sandwich with this foreign exchange student named Mikos, who brings us stuff called baklava, which is nothing but sugar. But now that's all Elliot has for lunch every day.
I like it. I like foreign food. It's good.
Well, hey, I don't mind once in a while, but I don't want you eating sweets for lunch every day, okay? And Ben, I appreciate the brotherly concern, but watch telling on people. Nobody likes a tattletale.
Okay, I don't care if his teeth rot.
Why is Georgie staying in the bathroom so long?
Oh, well, she's not feeling well again this morning. I think the new baby's making her a little sick.
A little sick? I just threw up something I ate in college.
Oh, honey, come on over here and lie down with us.
Oh, I
Come here.
got to start feeling better. I'm one of the room mothers for Elliot's Valentine party.
Oh, you poor baby. Is there anything we can do?
No, you've done quite enough already. Thank you.
I don't know why we have to have a baby. Why can't we just get another dog? I like things the way they are. I don't want a baby.
When did all this start?
Oh, this is news to me. Must be all that baklava he's been eating.
As soon as you hold it, I bet you're gonna like it a lot.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. Smile. Elliot, I'm sick. I don't want to tickle you, but if I have to, I will.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Okay. Here you go. Hey, everybody out. I got a change.
Yeah, we know. You've got put on your garter belt. That's what girls wear. Dad told us.
Excuse me, how did garter belt work its way into this conversation?
You see, Elliot and Sean and Monty were on the playground, and they were like, dinosaurs. And Elliot was a really big dinosaur, like one of those Tyrannosaurus Rexes. And Sean and Monty were trying to catch him, so they were, like hunters, and they were running and running and running. I guess I told it wrong.
Mother, I told you I simply cannot wire you any more money. All right, $50 more. What's the address? Bob Stupex, Las Vegas World. All right. I'll wire it today. Mother, I have no idea if Liza Minnelli's chorus boys are homosexual. Just go to the show and try not to think about it. Goodbye. I tell you, she drives me crazy. This woman is so cheap, she will steal the saltines off a $2.95 buffet and then turn around and spend half her disability check on a damn bus ticket so she can run wild across some Indian reservation playing bingo.
What does she get disability for?
Oh, she claims she was injured during childbirth. For one thing, my head was too big. Can you believe it? Just look at it. Do you see anything wrong with my head?
No, Lonnie. You have a very well-proportioned head. In fact, I've heard a lot of talk about it around town.
Well, I've just been down to the police station, and that Brinks truck thing is just a mess. They're still missing $3,700. I cannot believe that in this town, the doors of a Brinks truck can just fly open in front of a bank and $10,000 blow out, and that many people would keep the money. I mean, this would never have happened here when I was growing up. People had values.
People still have values. They just don't have a lot of cash.
Wait a minute. If you had an opportunity like that, you mean to say you'd keep it?
I'm saying put me out there in a blizzard of loose bills, and I'd be stuffing my bra faster than a 12-year-old girl on the first day of junior high.
Hey, there's my girl and my guy, too. What did the doctor say? Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. As a matter of fact, he decided to do an ultrasound. If anybody's interested, I have pictures.
Are you serious? You had an ultrasound and I wasn't there? Why didn't you tell me? I would have come with you.
I didn't know. Hey, this is all new to me. I've never had home movies done so close to home before. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Come here, guys. You got to see this. Elliot, do you want to look at this?
I saw it.
Is that really a baby?
There's the baby. Actually, Dr. Parker has a pretty good idea of what it's going to be. You want to know? You want me to keep it a secret?
I want to know. No, wait, no. I think I want to know. No. Well, I'd be happy no matter what it is, but I think I'd be a little happier if it were... No, I'm not going to say. Just tell me.
It's a girl.
You mean it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
A girl? That's good. I love you so much. Did you all hear that? A girl? I've never had a little girl before.
Well, he's not 100% sure. I mean, there is one distinguishing feature. Then the baby could be turned a certain way so you couldn't see that particular feature.
Trust me, there's no chance of that. If this were a Hartman boy, you'd know. I'm telling you. That distinguishing feature would form first and the rest of them would form around it.
That sounds about right. Everyone knows with men, it's always the brain that forms last. Well, I'd like to stay and talk about the genetic growth pattern of the Hartman male line, but I have to go pick up my living room drapes at the cleaners.
You have your drapes dry cleaned? Isn't that expensive?
Not really. I just tell them it's a couple of oversized blouses and nobody has enough nerve to challenge me.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get out front and stack those newspapers. Well, congratulations. Can tell she's gonna be a real looker. And whatever that thing is right there, I bet they can fix it with surgery.
Lonnie, that's the umbilical cord.
Oh, then I'm sure they can fix it, because you never see anyone walking around with one of those.
A girl. I cannot believe we're gonna have a little girl. Ellie, why don't you come over here and look at your sister?
I saw it. I think she's ugly. She looks like a tadpole.
Well, that's because she's not fully baked yet, but you'll like her when she gets here.
I don't like her. I hate her.
Oh, come on, Cookie. You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Anyway, how come no one ever made a telegram of me?
You mean a sonogram?
One of those.
Well, that's because your doctor said we didn't need it.
Excuse me, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but someone better call 911. Billy just hit Lonnie with his car.
Oh, my gosh. You go outside. I'll call.
Listen, somebody's got to get an ambulance over here pretty fast for Lonnie.
Billy, what happened?
Madeline just ran over him.
Hey, Dad, if Mr. Gar doesn't come home from the hospital tonight, can I sleep in that bed?
No, he's coming, son. The ambulance should be here any minute.
How come Mr. Gar just doesn't stay at the hospital?
Well, because, son, he was surrounded by a whole bunch of strangers there, and they were starting to complain. Anyway, he needs to be in traction for a while so that his broken hip and collarbone can heal properly.
You know, I feel just terrible about this. And I can't even imagine how you must feel.
I feel bad, okay?
Dad, if Mr. Gar dies, then can I sleep in that bed?
Elliot!
Well, I don't want him to. I just mean if it happens.
Yep, Elliot, if he dies, you can have everything he owns, and he's going to own a lot when he gets finished suing Madeline.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Co-defendant number 1. As I recall, I just happened to ever so lightly roll over the man's foot. It was while he was hopping around trying to regain his balance that you mowed him down like a helpless three-legged gas station dog.
Lightly rolled over his foot. I'll have you know that they found the poor man's shoe at a truck stop out on the interstate with his little shredded sock still in it and his name printed on there where his mother put it. And you call that lightly rolled over his foot.
You know, for a guy who's so innocent, you've spent a lot of time at the car wash lately. What's the problem? Trying to get all those little bits of khaki jumpsuit out of your front grill?
Dad, how come Mr. Gar just didn't go home to his own house?
Well, son, he needs someone to look after him, and he can't afford a nurse.
That's right, and his mother's not here, so we have to take extra special care of him because he doesn't have anybody.
And so he doesn't sue Uncle Billy.
Well, I think Aunt Madeline's the one that's going to have to be over here every day with back rubs and home-baked cookies.
Daddy, Elliot and I can give him some of our candy.
Well, that's real sweet, honey. You know, you've been eating that all night long. Where did you get all that candy?
We bought a box of Russell Stover's assorted nuts and chews.
Nuts and shoes, this is expensive stuff. Where'd you get the money to buy this?
It was on a discount down at the Rexall, because it was old.
Okay, that's them. It's open! Listen, Mr. Gar's not going to be feeling to us. We got to be real quiet so he can get plenty of rest. He needs lots and lots of rest.
Hey, Hey, what's going on? These are my bodyguards, Dave and Don. Y'all, this is my adopted family. Billy, Georgie, Madeline, John, and their wonderful children. How you doing, children? Well, wheel me on over here, boys, and set me up. Is this some kind of deal or what? Wait, Doc, is this going to be interesting?
Lonnie, since we don't have an extra bedroom, we thought we'd set you up down here so you can be the center of things. We can all look after you.
That's right. This way you won't be lonely.
Oh, this is going to be real nice. You going to be staying over here, Madeline?
No, Lonnie. But I'll be checking in on you. Although probably not as much as Billy, who I hope you recall is the one who really nailed you big time.
Well, good luck, buddy. You let us know if you need anything.
Okay, guys, I really appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to need anything. Yes, sirree. This is going to do me just fine.
I almost forgot. Who's going to be in charge of changing the bedpan?
Cheers!
No, I was just gonna bake a bunch of sugar cookies with Red Hots in them.
Hey, Mr. Gar, look, this is a sonogram of our new baby.
Isn't that something? And they say that cord can be removed.
Why do you keep showing that to everyone? It's stupid. Anyway, nobody ever made one of me.
That's because it would have broken the camera.
Hey, slow down. You're feeding me too fast. I like to savor my oatmeal.
No, I'll come up with something. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Oh, Georgie, I wish you'd stop worrying about Elliot's school party. Just get something from the bakery.
No, I'm not going to get something from the bakery. If Sally Stade can be a lawyer and a room mother and still find time to make 22 spun sugar swans with chocolate hearts, I ought to be able to make a big old heart out of cookie dough.
If you don't mind, I think it could use a little more fruit on the top.
Lonnie, there's plenty of fruit on top. Just eat it and take those damn sunglasses off. I feel like Ray Charles' day nurse.
Excuse me. The children bought me these, and I treasure them. Anyway, my eyes have become extremely light-sensitive since the accident. I just hope I don't eventually go blind. My mother always said I would. Come on out of that bathroom, boy.
You're not going blind. Your doctor said you're getting better every day.
Oh, Lonnie, I forgot your mother called during the night. Actually, it was about 3 a.m.
3:15, collect.
Yeah, anyway, she wanted to know what you want her to bring you.
Anything but another one of those plexiglass toilet seats with pennies in it.
Oh, look, those are Porsche Carrera sunglasses. Those things are expensive. Where'd you get those?
At the rec stall. They're on sale because they're old. Here, Dad, we got you and Billy a couple of sport wallets.
Thank you.
And Georgie some earbobs and a big old candle that smells when you burn it.
Wow, would you look at these? They're beautiful. Thanks, guys.
They're seashells. Clip them on your ears and you can hear the ocean.
Hey, these are nice wallets. Why in the world are you buying us presents?
It's for Valentine's.
Well, that's real sweet, honey. They're up to something. Where are you getting all this money?
I hate to interrupt, but I'd like some more freshly squeezed juice, please.
Lonnie, I'm not giving you any more juice. You've already had 3 glasses, and it's just going to make you go to the bathroom again.
Well, what do you care? I'm off the bedpan.
But it takes 20 minutes to walk you to the bathroom and back. And you go 50 times a day, there's something wrong with your bladder.
Oh, yeah? Well, for one thing, it recently bounced off your bumper. Anyway, I thought Madeline was supposed to be taking care of me today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what, Lonnie. Let's have a big old glass. What do you say? Matter of fact, let's just finish off this picture.
Well, okay, but I have to go now. You're going to have to carry me. My foot hurts.
Oh, for crying out loud. John, would you come over here and help me take him to the bathroom?
Sorry, Billy, I'm busy putting pictures in my new wallet.
Oh, just get over here. Let's get it over with.
Lonnie, I can't believe you have to go again. I just took you an hour ago. Who's giving him all these liquids?
We gave him some sodies.
Okay, that's it. No more liquids for Mr. Gar. Y'all hear me? You should get him one of those NASA spacesuits.
From now on, you're just going to suck on ice chips.
Fine by me. It's hard to drink lying down. I know because my mother used to drink lying down. I'd have to wake her up in the morning and pound on her lungs to clear them out. Oh, you're hurting me. Be careful.
You know, he's a lot heavier than he looks.
Tell me, it's all on the top, too.
Did anybody ever tell you that you have an abnormally large head?
What are y'all doing over there?
Same thing we've been doing, Lonnie. Sitting here at the nurse's station playing cards.
Here's my cake. Gotta check on it.
I can't help thinking, what if you two had been driving 50 miles an hour? Or what if you'd been driving semi-trucks?
Funny, I can't help thinking about that, too.
When y'all get a chance, I need someone to turn this off. You know, these sitcoms have just gotten so silly, especially some of the black ones. All they ever say is, yo mama, and I heard that. I don't know any black people who talk like that. And it's not just the black ones. It's all of them. And where do they get these stupid titles, the three of us? That's my nose. Where's my hat? Pull my finger. And in the beginning, they've always got some big, stupid family going down a slide. Where do they get this stuff? In my entire life, I've never seen a family go down a slide.
Lonnie, I just have 2 words for you. Valium suppository.
I heard that.
Oh, man, will you look at this? This cake is a disaster.
Oh, Georgie, I wish you'd quit worrying about that school Valentine party. You're sick, you're tired, you can't do this.
It's supposed to be a heart.
Well, it looks like a heart. Actually, it looks like a real human heart. I'm sure it tastes real good.
And I never should have used that imported chocolate I got from Elliot. I was too sick to go to the store. I should have known better. He said he got it on sale at the Rexall because it was old.
Yeah, and what is the deal down at the Rexall? Did all the clerks die and there's no one left to load in new merchandise?
I don't know, it sounds like a damn ghost town to me. I'd be afraid to go there for the tumbleweeds rolling down the aisles.
Hey, Georgie, I think you should stop worrying yourself to death about this Valentine stuff. You should just mash together a bunch of little Debbie cakes and then refrost them.
Oh, let's face it, I'm not room mother material. Why don't we just keep our children home on Valentine's Day and tell the school our religion forbids it?
I tell you one thing, my mother sure never knocked herself out when she was room mother. One Halloween, she gave every kid in my class a can of Spam. Then on Lincoln's birthday, she showed up with 22 Dixie cups and a bottle of peppermint schnapps.
You know, Lonnie, you should get into my mother's son group. On second thought, I don't want to meet your mother. Just stay the hell away from me.
Excuse me, but somebody needs to come over here and crank me up.
I think I hear your patient calling, Nurse Ratched.
And Madeline, I don't want to go all the way up. I just want a gentle incline.
I'll show you a gentle incline.
Make sure you don't hurt me. Yeah, that's the way. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you gonna be one of my bitches now. Oh, I'm sorry. I just been dying to say that ever since I saw a rerun of Shaft today.
How many of those Valium suppositories have you had? Yeah, well, you look like you're his main man. Where'd you get that fancy watch?
Oh, this is the Rolex that Elliot and Carson Lee bought for me.
Excuse me, are you saying that our children bought you a Rolex watch?
Well, I'm not really gonna keep it, but I didn't want to hurt their feelings. Boy, those paper routes must pay a lot more than they used to.
I don't believe this. That's a real Rolex.
I'll get it. Maybe it's that surrogate woman I hired to have morning sickness for me.
I knew when I let him out of the car this morning there was something different. I just realized right now what it was. He was wearing an opal pinky ring.
I don't like the looks of this at all. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't want to think about it.
Honey, you want to tell Elliot his Nordic track is here?
I don't care how tempting it was to get something for nothing. When the doors of that Brinks truck flew open and the money blew your way, you had a moral obligation to pick it up and return it. Do you know what a moral obligation is?
No. I know garter belt. Is it when you do something so you won't get in trouble?
No, it's when you do something because it's right. Now, tomorrow, we're going to return everything you didn't eat, and then you're going to work for as long as it takes to pay back the rest.
Okay, but we need those wallets back, Daddy.
You know, I kind of like that wallet. How much did you pay for that? I was just asking. Anyway, we were just very disappointed because we know that you two are better kids than this.
That's right, and Ben, I'm very surprised at you for not telling me what they were up to.
But, Dad, you said not to be a tattletale.
Yeah, that's right. Don't be a tattletale over the small stuff, but if someone in my family is in the process of committing a felony, I expect you to bring it to my attention, okay? Okay. All right, now I'm just going to suspend your punishment with a warning, but the two of you are grounded until further notice, right?
That's right. Now, come over here and give me some sugar. I'm going to bed.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I know you are, honey. I'm sorry, too.
Okay, you guys get to bed. I'll be up to tuck you in later.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Come on.
I'm sorry I stole from the money truck.
I appreciate that, son, and I know you'll never do something like that again.
But someday I am going to buy me an opal pinky ring for real.
Boy, that was rough. I hope she never does anything wrong again.
Why in the world would he want a opal pinky ring? He's a 6-year-old Midwestern boy. I mean, next thing you'll know, he'll want to stay at the penthouse at Bob Stupek's Las Vegas World. Oh, just let this night end.
Listen to that. Isn't that awful? How long does it take a down hip to heal anyway?
Oh, who knows?
Well, let's just get those sunglasses and that Rolex off of him.
Hey, what are you doing? Help me, Chef. Help me.
Hi.
Hey, Cookie.
I'm sorry, but I've got to take the earbuds and that big old candle back.
Yeah, I know. I put them on the table for you there.
Are you sick again?
Yeah, a little. But if you come up on the bed here and sit with me and hold my hand, maybe I won't be.
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad. I know you know what you did was wrong. You don't need me to make you feel worse about it. You kind of hit a rough patch here lately, haven't you, pal?
I guess.
You want to tell me why you don't want a little sister?
I don't know.
Is it because you think we'll love her more?
Not Dad. Just you. Because she's your girl. And I'm not your boy.
Oh, hold it. Wait a minute. What do you mean you're not my boy? You better believe you're my boy. When I married your dad, I married the whole family.
How can you marry me and Ben?
Well, I just did. That's all. It's a package deal. And you know something? I wouldn't want you to tell your dad this, but I had several other offers.
You did?
Yeah. But I just loved your dad so much. And then when I met you and Ben, well, that just put me over the top.
It did?
Sure it did. Don't you remember one time I was so upset because I had this terrible permanent and you just walked right up to me, gave me a jawbreaker and said, "Good luck with your hairdo." I just said, boy, he's for me.
I did?
Yes, you did. You know something else? As much as we're going to love this little girl, we could never love her more than we love you. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, I got something for you.
What is it?
Well, remember you said you never had a sonogram. Well, I sketched one for you.
Is that me?
Yeah. Had to use your baby pictures, and I came as close as I could, but see, there's your little diapers, and there's your little baseball cap.
You can't wear diapers and a baseball cap before you're born.
You can if you're special.
I got you a Valentine card.
You did? Can I see it?
Okay. You can read it, but I've got to take it back because it was bought with the money from the money truck. Dad says it's my moral immigration to return it.
Yeah, let's see what we have here. Oh.
It says, "Be mine."
You know something? I will. Always.
Hello? Is anybody there? I'm all out of juice. I gotta go pee-tee. I'm not kidding this time. Help.